Busy, old fool, unruly sun, why dost thou thus through windows and through curtains call on us? Must to thy motions lovers' seasons run? Saucy pedantic rage, go chide lady schoolboys and sore prentices. Go tell court huntsmen that the king will ride. Call country ants to harvest offices. Love, all alike no season knows, nor clime, nor hours, days, months, which are the rags of time. Thy beams, so reverend and strong, why shouldest thou think I could eclipse and cloud them with a wink? But that I would not lose her sight so long, if her eyes have not blinded thine. Look, and tomorrow late tell me, whether both the Indias of spice and mine be where thou left'st them, or lie here with me. Ask for those kings whom thou saw'st yesterday, and thou shalt hear all here in one bed lay. She is all states and all princes I, nothing else is. Princes do but play us, compared to this. All honours mimic, all wealth alchemy. Thou son art half as happy as we, in that the world's contracted thus. Thine age asks ease, and since thy duties be to warm the world that's done in warming us, shine here to us, and thou art everywhere. This bed thy scent rays, these walls thy sphere. Critical comment. The Sun Rising is one of the most successful love poems of Donne. This poem, like most of Donne's poems, is inspired by the poet's love for his wife Anne-More. It is a typical poem by Donne, characterized by his usual vigor, sprightliness, and freshness. It expresses a lover's vexation against sun rising. There is defiance, contempt, perfect love, and the deftly moving shuttle of metaphysical conceit. The poet calls the sun as fuzzy, meddlesome, and rude, and rebukes it for its peeping through the windows and curtains of the bedroom, where he and his beloved are making love to each other. Rebuking the sun, he says, "It is none of your business to disturb us." The poet doesn't believe that lovers should follow the sun. The season of love-making cannot be controlled by the movements of the sun. The sun may rise and rebuke the schoolboys for being late in rising from bed, like a wretched pedantic schoolmaster. I may rouse the apprentices who are annoyed at having to get up and go to their work. It may rouse the court huntsmen who must get ready early in the morning for attending upon the king. It may also rise the farmer who at the time of harvest must get up early and do their work in the fields, as busy as ants. But love is not to be controlled by sun. It has no concern with hours, days, months, in fact with the passage of time, in any way. Donne says to the sun that if he visits East Indies and West Indies next day, he would not find them where he left them yesterday. To find them, he will have to look at his beloved, who combines both the East and West Indies in herself, as she is as fragrant as spices and as rich and valuable as silver and gold mines of West Indies. Donne thinks that he represents all the kings of the world, and his sweetheart represents all the states of the world. Thus, to see them, the sun should not look anywhere else. He should simply cast a glance at the bed in which he and his beloved are lying. There are neither states nor kings outside them. The so-called princes of the world are only unreal or mock princes who are playing the role of the real princes. Example, Donne and his sweetheart. Compared to the state of the lovers, the honor enjoyed by the so-called princes of the world is nothing but a cheap imitation of the honor enjoyed by the lovers, and wealth enjoyed by the kings is nothing short of enjoyment of a base metal. The poet's beloved is all the world contracted into one feminine form, and hence, by shining on her, the sun performs his duty towards the whole world. Following up this conceit, the poet says that if the sun shines on him and his wife, it is, in a sense, shining everywhere. The bed becomes its center, and the walls of the bedroom its sphere. The poem is remarkable for its boldness of thought and originality of execution. The way in which the sun is made to appear as an unwelcome guest, and the way in which he is finally allowed to stay in the bedroom of the lovers, are the most striking examples of Donne's poetic inventiveness and ingenuity.